Weil Foot Ankle Institute is moving to Mount Prospect after 32 years in our former location.
We moved in 1986, but as our company has grown, as we've gotten larger, we really outgrew that building.
The space that we were currently in was fabulous 20 years ago, but it was tired. We wanted to keep with something that exemplified our brand.
A building that was more consistent with who we are today, the innovative company that we are, more modern company that we are.
And I think just because we've added so many more physicians, so many new facilities within the practice itself, we needed a bigger space.
For the last several years, I was looking for the right landing spot. We've been in Des Plaines since my dad started his practice in 1965. And Des Plaines as a community has served us really well. The moment I walked into this building, I knew it was the one. And at the time it was empty, so it was great. It gave us a blank canvas to do whatever we wanted to. The entire first floor was available to us, which was important to me, for our patients to be able to come in and not have to go up and down elevators. They can access us very easily.
Then the other arm of it was for the employees too. Again, good parking, easy access to public transportation.
And then as we grew, we actually had to have multiple campuses.
We wanted to really bring everybody back together, so we felt like one big family again.
And we brought in an architectural firm that was fantastic. They really did a lot of questions of, what do you want this to feel like? What do you want the patient experience to be? What do you want the employee experience to be? What do you want the physician experience to be?
Got a lot of input from everybody involved. It wasn't just a decision made in a vacuum.
Then we started bringing in designers.
We wanted a wow. We wanted to walk in and, okay, this is not a mom and pop shop.
And all of a sudden we're doing this, and we needed to move in here in September of 2019. Our construction team was amazing.
The executive team, the management team did a great job so that we met that go-live date of September 16th.
So the truck came Friday afternoon and patients rolled in Monday morning.
Everybody was collaborative, everybody was communicative and helping each other and getting things organized so that this can be a smooth, efficient process.
The magnitude of this move was pretty big, so we wanted to make sure we were prepared.
The move went really well, considering they moved 2 offices into 1 building.
We had to get our storage moved in first, and then we could move in Gulf Road. While they were moving the cubicles over to our Lee Street office, they had to go over to our Gulf Road address. So they made almost 2 or 3 moves in that process.
At the end of the day, it was basically almost seamless.
And all of the managers really chipped in and made sure that their departments were on task and doing, following their lead and making sure everything was prepared and ready.
All the medical assistants, Dan and the doctors and the rest of the front desk and staff, we all just got together, started getting things in the crate, organizing it. All that hard work paid off.
There's no way to take an organization like this and make it seamless, but I do have to say Dr. Benton Weil did a gosh darn good job because this was probably the easiest transition we've made.
Anna McGinn was fabulous. She's our manager of operations and she did an amazing job. Ted Nicola, who also is our IT guy, they both spent countless hours getting this to run smoothly.
The move was over a weekend, so it didn't bother patients or doctors.
And I came in and my assistant, still my assistant. Front desk staff, still our front desk staff. So all the people were the same, it was just a slightly different environment.
It was a team effort. It was definitely a team effort, but it worked. We got it up and running.
First impression was amazement. It's a totally different type of atmosphere and environment.
And it exceeded my greatest expectations. And when people come in and they see it and they say, oh my goodness, this is the best medical space I have ever seen.
To be a part of someone's vision, especially like Dr. Weil, who's always 500 steps ahead in what he wants to do, and the fact that this company has done nothing but go on the uprise, just to be part of that journey, and I'm just like, wow.
It makes you smile when you come in the morning because you're just so happy. It's just beautiful. I just love it here.
It's light, it's bright, good vitamin D. We live in Chicago. We could all use a little bit more vitamin D.
Coming from a location, that was smaller, everybody was on top of each other. Now this move, it's bigger, better, and very, I would say, highly innovative.
And just that clean, crisp, modern look to it, which I think exemplifies our brand.
I didn't know what to think. Wow, this is where I'm working now. All right, we can do this. And then I walked through the door and ran clinic.
When I walked in, it gave me a sense of pride. I'm part of this. I helped build this. And I know if I send a friend here, that my friend is going to feel special walking in the door.
When the patient comes in for the first time, I want their experience to first of all be, wow, like this is a really modern environment that I feel good that the physicians are cutting edge.
We want the patient experience to be a vibrant, active, happy, enthusiastic one, and I think the new location will be able to provide that.
Even the patients that are suffering and in pain come in here with a little bit of a smile on their face going, this is absolutely beautiful.
Now we have a new innovative waiting room, we have windows, and I just feel like it sets the vibe for patients not to feel antsy.
So when you come in, we've got a charging station for their phones, we've got the coffee bar, plenty of parking.
Patient comfort goes a long ways, and the new equipment is geared for enhancing patient comfort. The old waiting room furniture, the old treatment chairs, it's all been replaced.
The patient can have a bit more of a quieter space, more privacy within their treatment rooms as well.
Making the entire experience comfortable and caring.
So we have the first floor for our patients. Not only do we have our clinic, we've got physical therapy, we've got MRI.
We have a lot of the modalities here that we use in our old location. However, how they're displayed and how they're utilized and the ease of accessing them has greatly improved now that we're in a much more efficient layout.
Moving here was not meant as an inconvenience, but to better their experience because we have more space to treat them.
So we are just taking all of the great innovation that we've always done and bringing it to a better facility. And I know that in the coming months and years, there's going to be more innovation that we're going to be able to bring to this facility for our patients. And then on the fourth floor is our administrative headquarters, where we've got our call center, our billing, our IT department, our higher level administrative departments, our marketing. And so that gave us a place that we can create and our employees can work together. They're really over the top in excitement about what this is going to mean to our organization.
If you walk out there, there's a lot of happy faces, you know, people are happy at work.
Sunlight seems to feed something wonderful within every human.
Having windows and lighting and sunlight really changes you and changes your approach and your demeanor.
The new space for the Weil Foot Ankle employees is going to allow an increase in efficiency.
Now that we're all together, I think it's going to improve service levels.
You know, sometimes they're making appointments for doctors and they've never seen the doctor or talked to the doctor. And so I think that interaction, it helps.
Not only do I get my face-to-face contact, but my efficiency with my daily agenda is so increased.
And then you feel that camaraderie with them too, and give it more of that family environment, because we definitely think of ourselves as a family-oriented business.
It's going to give them the ability to communicate with each other face-to-face, whether it's through the billing office, whether it's through the call center, whether it's through human relations. And there's a lot to be said about relationships and being able to see somebody and to say, hi, how are you this morning?
It's really important to me. While our physicians might be out there in front and be the face of the organization, our employees are what really make the organization as great as we are. We've got 21 going on 23 clinics and likely going to be expanding across the country in the very near future. So this building is going to serve us not just for today, but over the next 3 to 5 to 10 years as we start to grow across the Chicagoland area and really across the United States.
3, 2,